How's everyone doing tonight?
Yeah.
Yeah. I recently had a talk with my mom. Any moms in the audience?
Woo, woo, woo.
All right. My mom is a single mom, and she's Indian. And I think when you put those two things together, it just kind of mixes weird. I think my mom just takes a lot of things personally. I could be like, Mom, it's so hot out. She'd just be like, I'm trying my best. So anyway, I was talking to her, and she was like, did you like the new curry I made? I go, yeah, it was pretty good. And she goes, well, your brother didn't. Like it was my fault. I almost felt bad. But yeah, she was like, your brother just doesn't like new things. It's been like that since he was little. Is that how she's been dealing with it? I just imagine my brother, 4 years old, going, wah, I hate broccoli. And my mom's just like, you're afraid of change. I live here. Yeah, I live in this city.
Woo, yeah.
Yeah, in this city I see a lot of people like posting online, fighting for change, making organizations, just like trying to help the cause. And I haven't heard anything racist in a while. I kind of miss it. I have met one racist. Allow me to elaborate. So it was at a camp. We were 15 years old. By racist, I don't mean he was like actively oppressing minorities at the camp, but I could tell he wanted to. So we'll call him Kevin. First day of camp, Kevin sits at the same lunch table as me. We go through the motions like, oh, what's your name? I'm Kevin. Oh, I'm Varun. Oh, vroom vroom. Off to a great start, right? So next thing he says to me, second thing he's ever said to me, right? He goes, so obviously you're not white. So what are you? I go, I'm Indian, because he's not quite racist yet, just kind of weird. But like the next few days, I noticed that he would avoid eye contact, kind of stay away from me physically, sit as far away from me as he could. Like he would catch the brown. But then, like another lunch day, my friend goes, I had 4 hours of sleep last night. And I was like, how do you even stay awake on that little sleep? And as a joke, she says, belief in Jesus Christ. But then Kevin goes, not to be racist, but again, just another great start from Kevin. He goes, not to be racist, but I don't think Varun is Christian. Ooh. So a little more prejudice there, but you know, he's not quite racist. At this point, I kind of want to prove that he is, just because it's like a double-sided zoo. I'm like, whoa, I've never seen a racist where I'm from. And he's like, a brown man. But the next day, right, Kevin is losing a very heated ping pong match. The tension's high, sweaty teenagers all around him, right? He just got scored on. I'm right behind him, and as he gets scored on, I go, nice. But he hears me, turns around and goes, get away from me! And I started to think, this guy does not like me one bit. But now's my chance to prove he's racist. So I say just that. Hey Kevin, I get the feeling that you don't like me. And he says, and I'll never forget this, yeah, I'm so racist, aren't I? You just blew your cover, you idiot. I didn't say anything about race. But I was right.
Yeah.
So I walked away, right? Pretty much got what I wanted. Camp's almost over. But a part of me kind of wishes I'd stayed just to see what else I could get him to admit to. Like, I could be like, hey Kevin, nice shoes. And he'd be like, thanks, tied them myself this morning. Why'd you ask? Or maybe I could be like, all right, man, I'm just going to go back to my dorm with my normal-sized pillow. I don't have a body pillow! Maybe, if I held up a piece of broccoli, he'd say he wasn't afraid of change.
That was a good one.